Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Bagel Noob, and we are back for another episode of Pokemon Go FM. Guys, this week, it's been fantastic. I'm just salivating right now thinking about how awesome this week has been in Pokemon Go. It has been great. We have not had a week this awesome in a long time. Niantic has really been piling it on for us, guys. It's been amazing. So let me go ahead and get this housekeeping out of the way so we can jump into this. I'm ready to get into this with you guys, right now. All right, so make sure you guys follow us on all social media. Join the Discord for updates on bounties, events, and things that we may not talk about on the show. Our Discord is our community where like-minded fans of Pokemon Go FM, or just, even just Pokemon in general, because there are so many facets of Pokemon. If you guys didn't know, facets of Pokemon, can come talk about the game, or just hang out and chat. If you are interested in showing off your diehard Pokemon Go FM status, make sure to check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/Pokemon Go FM. And supporting the Patreon helps us to keep the show free, and we get to put the funds that we raise from Patreon back into you guys. Currently, we don't have a whole lot of patrons, but we would like for that to change. So come and help us out. A link to the Patreon and the Discord can be found in our show notes on our social media and our website for you to have easy access to. And our first tier of patron on our Patreon, to become a patron, all you have to do is pledge $1. That's all you got to do. And we want all of our listeners to know that you can you can visit our website and have access to all of our episodes and links to both me and Gan's social media accounts, bios about her and myself, a viewing of our trainer wall, which you can become a part of by becoming a patron, and a special button for our Patreon. And last but not least, we need for everybody who listens to the show to write us a stellar 5-star review on iTunes and write into our email at askpokemongofm@gmail.com about anything Pokemon Go related. The 5-star reviews really helps our show's growth and popularity. So if you guys love us, show us some love. Write that review. Now, let's get into it. So, right now, guys, a lot is going on in Pokemon Go right now, right? If you played in the past week, you know that it's just been absolutely awesome. It's been great. I don't even know where to start. Where do I start? I don't know where to start. Where do I start? All right. First of all, we can finally get past level 40. We can finally move past level 40. We've known for a little while now that it was coming, that the level 40 cap was about to be pushed. And now we can, everybody is starting to actually get on and start having fun with that, playing around with the level 40, the past level 40 grind, the past level 40 campaign. And has it not been a long time coming? A lot of people have been level 40 for years now. You know what I'm saying? Pokemon Go's 4.5 years old. And a lot of people have been level 40, for 3 of those years. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time for a lot of people. There are people who have, overlapped level 40 several times, and people who have quit the game because they couldn't go past level 40. This is a huge deal. I think that being able to get past level 40 at this point is going to bring a lot of lapsed players back into the game. I'm not sure if that was Niantic's intent. I don't really think that, their intent was to try to get a lot of lapsed players back into the game. Is seeing how successful Pokemon Go is doing right now. But it's certainly a side effect of increasing the level cap. So right now, guys, the level cap is up to level 50. And in order to get access to now, some people are going to go ahead and obviously, if you guys have been playing and paying attention and stuff like that, some people are just going to go ahead and get the XP that they need to go ahead to get those new levels. The XP from that you've been, just holding on to, sitting on, that's gonna be counted. That was counted when the level cap went live. Now the a lot of the newer level 40 guys, we're gonna have to grind, and I'm included in that because I'm almost level 40 now. But it's funny because I was just talking to you guys last week about how getting to level 40 in a specific way was like an individual like kind of goal of mine. But as far as experience is concerned, so in order to get just straight, like trying to get to level 50 it's gonna be a grind. There's just no way around it. There's no way around it. But we have different stuff to do. We got to get Stardust. Sorry, Stardust. 100,000 Stardust. 200 super effective charge attacks. You got to catch legendaries. There are a lot of things that we got to do. It's gonna be a grind, but I think it's gonna be fun and worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm glad that level 40, the level 40 cap has been, it's been pushed up to 50. I'm glad about that. I'm super duper excited. And I'm glad you guys have, some people that have been level 40 for a long time now have something to do. Of course, one of the biggest things that we got on our news thing this week, though, moving on, is Kalos, baby. We got it. We got the Kalos region Pokemon in the game now. We knew it was coming, but it's finally here. Super excited about it. Oh my gosh, guys. This has been a great week. Christmas is like coming early on Pokemon Go, right? This is awesome. This is freaking amazing. We talked about it last week, but we got Chespin, Finnegan, we got Froakie. We have Froakie. Let's talk about Froakie for a second, okay? Froakie is MIA, missing in action. A lot of people have been asking me. A lot of people have been talking about it online. Where the heck is Froakie? Now, I know some people have been catching Froakie. For those of you who don't know, who are possibly going into this blind, because I am somewhat of one of those type of people that kind of like going into the new stuff blind-ish. Because as blind as I can. But like I said, I can't go in completely blind all the time because I have to, present you guys with information and stuff like this. So sometimes I get low-key spoiled before I get a chance to experience some of the stuff for myself. But Froakie is kind of been missing in action, okay? Just in case y'all didn't know. Now, Froakie is the water starter from the Kalos region, the basic form of one of the strongest Pokemon in the history of Pokemon, one of the most amazing Pokemon that we have ever seen. Super duper crazy Greninja, baby. I love you to death. My name in my Pokemon group on Facebook has been Ash Grin for like 2 or 3 years at this point because, oh my God, who doesn't love you? Who don't like Greninja? Come on. But yeah, so we got the Kalos region Pokemon in. I personally have been I've been seeing a lot of Litleo. I have been seeing a lot of... Actually, I haven't been seeing a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the new Pokemon that dropped, right, from the Kalos region, I want to say Litleo is the one that I'm seeing the most, okay? I think I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll on Twitter right now while I'm recording because I want to know... out of the Pokemon that I'm gonna name, I want to know which of these Pokemon you guys are seeing the most of. But yeah, I haven't been seeing a lot of Froakie at all. I haven't seen a single Froakie yet. Like I said, in terms of I think I've been seeing a lot of Litleo. Like I said, I've been seeing Chespin. I think. As far as Finnegan goes, I want to say I may have only seen 1 or 2 Finnegan. Now, it's not like I play Pokemon Go every day, right? But it's just, it's nothing. Sometimes I feel like I have worse luck than others. And then also, I live in a not a rural area, but a relatively like an area that like I live in like an urban kind of area with rural elements. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can in any given point in time, I can drive to a part in the city where wild deer can run across the highway run across the street really at any given point, right? So it's that's the kind of area I'm in. And now I'm looking at it now, and I felt like I've seen more Litleo than I have anything else. But I know one thing that I have not done is transfer any of my any of the new Pokemon, any of the Kalos Pokemon. I haven't transferred. So from what I'm looking at right now, I have more Chespin than I've seen Chespin more than anything. So I've only seen one Fennekin. I got one Fennekin, 2 Litleo, and I have 4 Chessmen. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that, in comparison to other times when we got new generation Pokemon to drop in the game, is that I'm not just really seeing a high saturation of those Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So it's really kind of interesting in how they're doing it. I'm not complaining or anything by no means. But it's just something. It's really just kind of like an observation. I would like to see. I guess I kind of would like to see a little bit more though. You know what I mean? Like I play every day. Basically anytime that I'm not in my house. Especially seeing as how I'm gonna be bedridden for the foreseeable future, right around Christmas time because, I think I told you guys last week, but I'm about to have surgery again, which sucks, but it's the price you pay when you guys selected Bagel Noob to be one of your favorite guys to listen to talk about Pokemon. But yeah. We haven't been seeing a whole lot of those. I personally haven't, but I would like to know what you guys have been seeing, like in terms of what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Help me out. In terms of frequency, which Pokemon would you like to see more of? Are you guys satisfied with what you've been seeing in terms of frequency, right, of the Kalos Pokemon that we have been getting? And are you guys? I just want to know, are you guys happy with it? You know what I'm saying? Do you like this rollout, the way that they're rolling this one out? Do you like it better than how they've rolled it out in the past in terms of frequency? Like, just give me some feedback. I want to know. You guys know how to contact. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Instagram. It's Pokemon Go FM over there, or just email us. Ask Pokemon Go at askPokemonGoFM@gmail.com. So yeah. But I just made the tweet. Obviously you guys can't hear me now, but yeah, I just made the tweet with the poll so you guys can you guys know what's going on. All right. So next on our news list, Tabby Wabby for today. Now you guys know every December, it seems like it's gonna become somewhat of a tradition now, somewhat of a something to expect in December, for Community Go and Pokemon Go, Community Day in Pokemon Go, is a collective of all of the Pokemon that were released in the Community Days. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Okay, so I'm gonna help you guys get somewhat of a refresher, so you can kind of know what to expect, because when you think about it, right, you got all of these Pokemon coming, to the game in one day. I mean, not one day, when in one weekend. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. I feel like it's gonna feel kind of. It might feel kind of overwhelming to you guys. So I'm gonna do what I can to kind of help you be able to sift through some of that, right? Because a lot of these Pokemon are ones that you already that you've already had, and some of them you've already had, an opportunity to catch. Some of these community days you may have missed for one reason or another. And it's a community day with community day Pokemon and community day charge attacks and stuff and community day bonuses, but it's gonna feel like a regular day, because those 3 days are gonna feel like a regular day, because each one of these Pokemon, they're gonna be all like they're gonna be thrown at us at the same time. It's not like we're gonna get one Pokemon for this 30 minutes and that's all you see, and then one of these for another 30 minutes and that's all you see. We're gonna get all of these Pokemon for the past 24 months basically thrown at us at one time. So it's a lot, right? Because and that's what I'm here to do, is help you guys kind of, like I said, sift through it. Know what it is, know what Pokemon you want that fit your play style, your, what the things, your satisfaction, what your taste buds are for these different Pokemon, so that you can kind of, say, okay, I may not need the Charmander. I may not need the Charmander with Dragon Breath, but I might need the Electabuzz with Flamethrower, right? So that's kind of what we're here to do. So, the Pokemon featured in Community Day events from 2019 and 2020 are going to be appearing more frequently in the wild and race. So, like I said, just letting y'all know that, it's two years of Pokemon, right? That's a lot. And so for each day, we're gonna have more shiny Pokemon. The bonuses are gonna be better, and we got different Pokemon. They're going to be shifting out more, different Pokemon in the Mega Raids as well. So that's another thing to be looking forward to. But anyway, I'm going to run down this list so you guys can kind of know what to expect. Okay, so Charmander will be able to evolve into a Charizard that has the fast attack Dragon Breath. Not charged attack, nothing charged for Charizard. Nothing charged for Charizard. Say that 5 times fast, right? Okay, so Weedle will evolve into a Beedrill with the charged attack Drill Run, okay? Then we have Abra that will evolve to an Alakazam with a fast attack of Counter. And then we have Ghastly that will evolve to a Gengar with the charged attack Shadow Punch. We have Rhyhorn that'll evolve into Rhyperior with Rock Wrecker. That's a really good one. Electabuzz, like I said, will go Electivire with Flamethrower. Magmar will go into Magmortar with Thunderbolt, which is big time because, like I've been telling y'all since episode 1 or 2 or whenever it was, coverage. If you are big PvPers, coverage is very important. Magikarp is going to turn into the Gyarados with Aqua Tail. That's big time. And with Magikarp, of course, every Magikarp that you see, I don't care if you're, you can't decide on any of the other Pokemon that you're going to be catching. Magikarp needs to be Pineapped. Every time you see a Magikarp, Pineapple Berry every single time. Now that's obvious to some of the veterans here, but everybody that listens isn't veterans, okay, guys? So that is something that needs to be shared. All right. So Porygon will evolve into a Porygon Z with Tri-Attack, Charged Attack, Tri-Attack, okay? Totodile is going to be turned into the Feraligatr with Hydro Cannon, and the same with Mudkip. Mudkip is also going to get Hydro Cannon. Trico is going to get Frenzy Plant with as Sceptile. Torchic is going to get Blast Burn as Blaziken. And we have Swinub is going to evolve into a Mamoswine with Ancient Power for its charged attack. Then Seedot is going to get a fast attack, Bullet Seed. Remember, Seedot is going to get Bullet Seed, fast attack. Not charged, but fast. Ralts is going to evolve into either a Curlier or a Gallade with Synchro Noise as its attack, because Ralts has 2 stage 2 forms. Don't forget that. All right, then we have Slackoth evolving into Slacking for Body Slam. Okay, so that's the list that we got right there, guys, for that one. And then we got a few more Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. Those are going to be the same, right? As the other starters, Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, and Hydro Cannon, right? For their charged attacks. And then we got the two dragon Pokemon, Trapinch and Bagon. Bagon is gonna go Salamence for Outrage, and Trapinch gonna go Flygon for Earth Power. So, and that's all of them. That's everybody. So make sure you guys, if you needed to, if you need to remember some of those and you couldn't remember anything, just, rewind what I said and help you out. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at right now for Community Day this year, guys. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a really, really good one. I wish there was something that we could do bounty wise. I'm going to get with Yan and see if we can put something together bounty wise for you guys. That seems like it'll be a good kind of end of the year thing, kind of end the year on a good note. Especially especially seeing how, we got that's 5 days from the time I'm recording this. We have 5 days before that, before the weekend gets going. And I'm excited about it. So next thing I want to kind of dive into is it's a little bit technical. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get to that. Let me do this one first. Because it's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit on the lighter side. Okay, so basically, right now, Pokemon Go will be offering increased Pokeballs to trainers. Niantic has reintroduced the features that are referred to as the pandemic bonuses. That's what we've been calling it online. And those are buffed incense that yield at least 1 spawn per minute, no matter if you're moving or not, because as we know, since the beginning of since Pokemon Go's inception, you have to be moving in order for an incense to work. But since the pandemic has been kind of throwing a wrench into all of our plans, even Niantic and Pokemon Go's plans, they made it to where at one point in time the incense were spawning Pokemon at least once per minute, so that you guys could, everybody could still catch Pokemon from the safety and comfort of their own home. So they're going to be bringing that back. And then your buddy Pokemon, as long as you keep them fed, they will be retrieving more gifts more often. And what didn't return to the game was the increased amount of Pokeballs from gifts, seemingly. But now it is back. So that's a good thing. Niantic kind of they posted on the Twitter, they posted a video to kind of like heavily promote the boost to the amount of Pokeballs trainers can get. And it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. I like it. You can never go without. You can never have too many Pokeballs, right? I mean, I need Pokeballs all the time. You know what I'm saying? I use. I wonder how many Pokeballs I use in a week. It has to be a lot. I mean, it just has to be like a ton. I feel like. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah. So Niantic tweeted and they said, when we needed to stay indoors, Pokemon Go stayed with us. Exciting, innovative updates gave gamers new reasons to play at home. Congratulations, Pokemon Go app, for winning trend of the year. That was sorry, that wasn't tweeted by Niantic, but that was the App Store account that tweeted that. So it's been good, and having more Pokeballs is definitely going to be good. Definitely going to be useful because we're going to probably be using every last one that we have this weekend when it comes time for 1920 Community Day. I'm calling it 1920 Community Day because that sounds kind of cool because it's 2019 and 2020, all of the community days together. I think I kind of like that. Okay, so now for that little tidbit of technical thing that I wanted to get into. All right, so basically the shiny rates in Pokemon Go have changed. Okay, now before the change, there was never Niantic, Pokemon Go, nobody, John Hankey, nobody ever told us what the exact number of shiny, like what the percentage of, what the fractions or chances or whatever were of you encountering a shiny Pokemon in the wild, right? But we all speculated, there was speculation rather, that the number was in between 1 in 400 and 1 in 450, right? But now we know that, like, since, there's been more evidence, and how the data miners and everybody do, how they do. We know now that the number might actually be closer to 1 in 512. Okay, so 1 in 512 is where we're going with that, right? So in Pokemon Go, right? It's different from the handheld, the standalones in a lot of different ways, but in this one particular way, it's very different. When it comes to shiny Pokemon, it is very different. And the reason why is because there are so many events in Pokemon Go that continuously decrease that second number behind the division symbol, so that we as players can have an easier time finding shiny Pokemon, okay? And so what I'm going to do right now, right? I'm going to run this by you guys so you can kind of understand what to expect and what the percentages are for you to be able to find shiny Pokemon depending on what kind of event we have going on. Niantic has going on in the game. Okay, I hope you guys understood what I was saying so far. Just kind of try to stay with me. If you need to slow this down, you know how to do it. It's possible at least it's possible on iTunes. I don't know about other apps because I just found out that my show is like in 50 different directories online, which is crazy amazing. Anyway, so the base rate, right? I'm gonna give you guys another number as well. So we're gonna say with a base rate of 1 in 500 and a base of 1 in 512. Okay, you know what? We're gonna stick with the 512 number. We won't worry about 500 this time. I don't want to, I don't want to mess you guys. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, I don't want to just load you guys down with too much. Okay, so with a base of 512 with the base rate, right? If there's just no event in Pokemon Go going on whatsoever, if you wake up in the morning and go out and try to get a shiny Pokemon, you have a 1 in 512 chance of catching a shiny. Now, to explain what that means, right? I'm not talking about it with every 512 Pokemon that you catch, you have a chance to get one will be shiny. No, that's not what that means. What it means is, with that particular species of Pokemon, 1 in 512 of them will be shiny. That's what that means. So if you go out and for whatever reason, the only thing that is spawning is, Eevee, and there's no event or anything going on, you would have to catch 512 Eevee 511 EV before you could get a shiny one. Now that's the math. That's the math that we're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you probably wouldn't have to count, get that high, but you guys know how math works, right? All right. So now we have, if there's a medium event, okay. Now with the base rate, with the 512, 1 in 512, that's with a one times multiplier. That means the shinies are multiplied by 1. Okay. So with a medium event, the multiplier is times 4. So then with a medium event, you have the shiny rate drops. It drops from 1 in 512 to 1 in 128, which is crazy. That is super duper significant, okay? And then if you have what we call a perma boost, that is a multiplier of 8. Now, I'm going to explain what that means, because that's not something that Niantic or anybody has just kind of given us that terminology to use. But a perma boost those are Pokemon whose shiny rates have been permanently boosted forever, unless they decide to, change it or whatever. But there are several Pokemon that are in that category. You have Onix, you have Sneasel, you have Scyther. All 3 of those Pokemon's shiny rates have been boosted 8 times. That times 8, okay? Which means that you have a 1 in 64 chance of catching any Pokemon that has been perma boosted. That is amazing, right? Okay. So then if you got if you have an event for like raid or like an egg event or whatever, you have the multiplier for the shinies is multiplied by 9 or 10. Okay. So with the egg Pokemon, not even necessarily an egg event, just when you hatch a Pokemon from an egg, the chances of you getting a shiny Pokemon is multiplied by 10. So that means you have a 1 in 51 chance of getting a shiny from an egg Pokemon. You have a 1 in 57 chance of getting a shiny from a raid. Okay, so if you raid, you have a much higher chance of getting a shiny Pokemon than you would in the wild. So if you have a Pokemon that you covet and that you really want, and you really want that shiny sprite, and it's available in raids, I suggest you raid your butt off until you can get it, because it's definitely possible to do so. All right, so Community Day, the multiplier for shinies is multiplied by 20. So now during Community Day, which will be this weekend, we will have a 1 in 25.6 chance to catch a shiny Pokemon. It really don't get too much better than that, because that is amaze balls. Now, in terms of catching Pokemon, that's as good as it gets. It doesn't get as good. It doesn't get any better than that. And what I mean by catching Pokemon, I mean by catching them in the wild. It does not get better than the Community Day multiplier. 20 is as good as it's going to get. So that means you have a 1 in 25.6 chance of catching a shiny Pokemon. It does not get any better than that. So if you're going to try to get a shiny Pokemon and you want to do it from wild, catching it in the wild, that's your best bet. That's the best way to go. Now, for legendary Pokemon. Now, legendary Pokemon can only be caught how? During raids. Now, obviously, we used to be able to catch them in other ways, like if we sat down and we waited and we wanted to do it on our special research when they were available. That was a thing, but that's no longer an option. So the only way we can get legendary Pokemon now for real is through a legendary raid. And legendary Pokemon, their shiny multiplier is upped by 25, which makes the multiplier base be 1 out of 20. So for every 20 legendary Pokemon that you raid and defeat and catch, you will encounter a shiny one. That is amazing. You can't beat that. So 1 out of every 20 times, you're going to bump into a shiny legendary. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. But it gets even better than that. And this last one is the best. It don't get no better than this, right? So for a raid event, Niantic boosts the multiplier for shiny Pokemon during a raid event by 50, which means that there is a 1 in 10 chance that you will catch a shiny. So that is the absolute best. 1 out of 10. You cannot beat that with a Louisville Slugger. I mean, that is just amazeballs. That is awesome. 1 out of 10. Those are your chances of catching a shiny if you're doing it during a raid event. So I just wanted to kind of lay that out on you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of kind of a pro tip situation, because I feel like that's something that people that have, we've all wanted to know in the community. That's something that we've wanted to kind of get a grasp on for quite some time. And I feel like it was something that's very important, something that we could, something that everybody could agree that they would like to know. So there you guys go. Those are the stats there. I got a couple of more things on the list, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short today, because I mean, speaking of shinies, we got Celebi. Celebi is out now and available. This will be the first time we have a shiny mythical creature in Pokemon Go. So don't let shiny Celebi get away from you guys. This is probably the only time we'll be able to do that for a while. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week, another episode of Pokemon Go FM. Make sure you guys check us out on all social media at Pokemon Go FM on Twitter. It's Pokemon Go FM on Instagram. And make sure you check out our website, guys. It's PokemonGoFM.xyz. And if you guys love Pokemon and want to check us out check out our network, which I am the vice president of, by the way, go check us out on Twitter. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's in our Twitter bio. We are a part of the Pokecasters network, where if you just wanna, anything, we're a non-profit network supporting shows and building a community for all Pokemon fans. That's what we're about. We want like I said earlier in this episode, there are so many facets of Pokemon, and it's super duper awesome. So if you guys love Pokemon just in general and not just Pokemon Go, we got plenty of shows you guys can go over there and check out. So make sure you go check it out, see if you like it, at Pokecasters, POKECASTERS. And our website is PokecastersNetwork.com. And without further ado, we're going to get on up out of here, guys. Next time, hopefully I'll have Yan with me. She just got off the road and made it back to her humble abode. Was not trying to rhyme that. It just kind of happened. But, yeah. So thank you guys for joining. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. See you guys next time. Bye! Also, me and Yan got some super duper crazy lit stuff in the works for you guys. Hopefully we'll have everything out before the year's up, and I'm so excited to get this going for y'all, man. It's super excited. It's been in the works for a while, for a couple of months now, and hopefully we'll be able to get it out before I have surgery again, because that's coming up soon as well. Okay, I've said bye to you guys like 45 times, so I'm not gonna say bye anymore. I'm just gonna stop the recording right here.